Town City it is. I think speed is going to give AKFirez a lot more utility than it would in other matchups, and already you see him going for that down air. Maybe a little early to be going for it at 15, but right there, BKK nares through any pressure that AKFirez is putting on him. He's taking a lot of buster damage, not action. But BKK getting off to an early lead, but speed's going to give AKFirez a lot of advantage here because he's going to be able to just weave right in and out of payroll, especially in between crown. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but BKK was actually waiting for speed to be gone until he used crown. I'm also interested to see how fast Buster is going to break shield. Alright, AKFirez is looking for the smash kill. I don't know. There are some moves in Smash that Hero may live, but F tilt is not one of them. That move is a lot stronger than it looks. AKFirez off to a good start right now. But he's got to watch out because he's in disadvantage against BKK. Resets it with dash attack, but he's still trying to fight his way back to center stage. That's going to be a lot of damage off that down there. Ooh, comes down with the shield. I like that. Just how quick he went to jump the shield. Kind of negating the mobility loss. This is probably a dead croc. Yeah. 3 stock to 1 lead right now from AKFirez, and this stock is close to gone, but he held on to that really well for the second stock, so we may be looking at a 3 stock here. BKK's got to do something more, but this is gonna probably kill. Yep. BKK taking the first stock off of AKFirez, and I want to see a crown right here. I just feel that he's gonna need crown to close out a lot of space. AKFirez, I don't know if he actually went for that F smash or if that was a misinputted F tilt, but you know, tilt stick is just the best option on T stick, but you can do what you want. He's trying to get all that up there, but he's just not quite getting all of it. Getting a lot of buster damage. Big Cock Croc is just dropping his shield at all the wrong times. Big disadvantage here for AKFirez. Gets out of it. I have no idea how that worked. That up B is getting him so much mileage on covering BKK's recoveries. He's either got to start going, he's got to save his jump and go for counters on that or something. Because he's going to die to that a lot more if he doesn't change up how he plays. Now, a lot of what BKK was losing on, like when BKK got in, he was scrapping, and the scrap was kind of even, but where the match got away from him is when AKFirez just wasn't approaching, or when AKFirez was weaving. So I'd like to see a bit of a smaller stage pick from BKK. So that's going to be an earlier kill, and yes, a Shulk and Smash can kill earlier, but whenever I play heavies, I always like the smaller stage, just because heavies kill early, it's what they do. So I like to kind of min-max that and just get my early kill as early as possible. No, didn't you see BKK go out though? I think we're going back to Town and City, so I'm interested to see what he's going to do different to make sure that this doesn't end up like game 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
Already you see BKK is not being as approaching. Holy shit, that did 25 from Buster. Goes right over him. BKK is doing a good job at making AKFirez approach now. But AKFirez is getting some good damage when he approaches. I don't see a lot of Shulks go for that down air, kind of a neutral that AKFirez does, but he gets so much out of it. It's really interesting. AKFirez was very scared of that cannonball, but ooh, tried to get the dash attack, but Big Cock Croc had the tech in time. That's an SD. That was planned camera manipulation, but that's a fresh smash and that's a dead crocodile. 2 stocks to 2, but AKFirez SD'd at 35 and BKK died at 105. So this isn't looking great for him, even in the second game. I want to see what he can do to push his advantage with that SD, but already he's at 95. Seriously, that down air in Buster does like 30, 40%. I'm like, it's an insane amount of damage for a move that AKFirez makes look pretty safe. BKK looking for, ooh, I wonder if he was looking for some kind of back throw there. Doesn't get spiked by the down air, but just recovering in this matchup as K-Roll seems so rough. Smashes out. BKK is at absolute kill percent, probably even forward throw will kill. The up B out of shield is how AKFirez is gonna take it. I'm surprised AKFirez went for up B out of shield, because when I played against him, he did go for it a lot, and I was afraid of it. And so I would spot dodge whenever I hit his shield, and then he'd punish the spot dodge. But he didn't go for it once. I thought he was going to go out at some point. Well, that could have been a jab. Can Shulk even jab reset? I know Shulk can do everything. Can he jab reset? So BKK is nearly dead. Goes for the speed. This is interesting. Goes for the down air. Doesn't get it. But AKFirez is still in fierce control of neutral. This dead Shulk. I have no idea how that down throw 50-50 or mix up or whatever works. That's not a dead Croc because he's in speed, not smash. But now BKK is going to die to pretty much anything. He'll maybe live a forward kill, but that back is absolutely going to take it. 2-0 in AKFirez's favor.
I can feel the power.
Now on paper, that match looked better because AKFirez went down to its last stock, but he SD'd at 35. I really want to see a stage switch here from BKK. I don't think Town and City is the move. Both left the arena, so we probably switched stages, but I'm interested in where. Small battlefield. It's definitely a change, and it's definitely more close quarters, which I think will be good for BKK, but he's got to use it to his advantage. He's got to stay under these platforms, because Shulk isn't, unless he's in shield, or unless he's in speed and he's approaching with Nair, he's not going to be able to do a lot if you're under these platforms. So I feel like BKK can hang out under the platforms and force AKFirez to just approach him. Because BKK, like, you can see he wants to approach, but AKFirez is just walling him out. BKK is afraid of the wall, and so he's getting nervous, and then AKFirez is punishing him. Right now, he's keeping it pretty even. Get up attack makes it through the stuff, but Smash is almost online, so BKK needs to close this out if he doesn't want to face another Smash Shulk. Forward air not taking it. It's a good cannonball. I'm surprised he didn't go down with down air, or down with Nair. Gets the shield, but he's not going to die to this. BKK goes for the reset. Tucks in the Shulk, not the cannonball. Shoots him out. AKFirez wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. You weren't ready for that. That's another successful recovery from BKK. He's definitely figuring this out. That back air didn't kill, which is kind of incredible. But that down air will. BKK just went just a little too low there. Looks like there's a perfect sweet spot where he can go, where he's far enough away. Looks like it would grab, then it didn't grab, and then it grabbed. But classic down throw into forward anything Buster. That's AKFirez a nice 60%. Yeah, right there. BKK hit that perfect percent, or that perfect range. AKFirez was a little too far in on that down air. AKFirez went way too far out, but he actually didn't. It made a backward jump from just about as low as K, which is not what I was expecting. But BKK needs to make something happen right now, and and he's doing something. Ooh, that's a bold dash attack. Good timing on AKFirez to not get hit by the crown. Interesting counter from BKK. Ooh. That was scary. That smash ran out just in time to save BKK's life. AKFirez goes out with the jump, increases your fall speed, so BKK wasn't ready for him to come down. Oh, fun reset. Wow, that sent nowhere for a move, for a combo that's gonna kill 30% later. AKFirez is racking up percent. He's in Buster, so it is time for him to get his damage in. He doesn't care about taking damage, he knows he's dead, and he side Bs, does BKK's job for him. That's another SD, but right now he can afford it. Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite him though. That's a Shulkin smash. Way too early on that down air. A little eager to close out this set. Let's see if BKK can use this second release on life to his advantage. Good timing on the crown once again. It's almost looking like it's not clanking with him, and because he's down throwing K. Rool, it's actually K. Rool's just actually picking it back up. Goes for the forward air instead of the down air, gets hit. BKK not dead, but not really living. Especially now that Shulk's back in smash, but he burns it, goes into jump. That's really helpful for BKK. I don't know if he intended for that. There in the dash attack. Goes for the down tilt. I'm surprised we didn't see the down air. BKK doesn't go for that down air poke too much, but I saw him go for it once this set, which is interesting. Shulk's back in smash. That came up really fast. Smart on BKK to not swing on that smash. AKFirez has really slowed this down. Tries baby's first crown combo. That back air hit from in front of Shulk, but we won't talk about that. Go for counter. Oh well. Down air takes it. 3-0 in AKFirez's favor. AKFirez is looking really good now. I don't think he was even in top 8 seeds.